can I put my head on quickly?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
Go get pretty for the camera, yeah?
No, I don't even want to fucking see this video. I mean, actually, this is probably the last time you'll ever hear me say this, but Greece,
England, London,
UK,
Scotland,
Canada, Ethiopia,
Italy,
English, French, Moroccan, and born in Barcelona.
Chilean, Russian,
Russia,
Russia.
Iran, Egypt,
Syria,
well, Indian, English and German,
Austria, Lebanon, Turkish,
Germany,
India.
English, Filipino, Iranian, Indian,
Spain.
Australia,
and Japanese.
Singapore.
Ireland,
America.
I grew up all over Asia, Serbia.
Colombia.
I'm a citizen of the world.
Remember, Mr. Taylor and Father Kenny will watch this.
I'm not going to pick sides.
Used to be art, but I really like psychology now.
Physics, obviously.
Psychology, English,
Probably history of art or maths.
history,
History of art and psychology.
Class.
class, geography, maths. Is it still okay to say PE?
Yeah?
This is too deep.
Oh, I got the year 11 prize for like overall effort, which I was really proud of.
Eating a sausage.
That's so funny.
Well, the only prize I've ever won is the maths prize for effort.
11 A stars is pretty good, not gonna lie.
NASA.
You know the bleep test? Well, I got faster than Georgia Hart.
Hey!
Being on time. I think making friends and just finding people that I will be with the rest of my life.
Guys, I actually don't know. Getting all my uni offers despite everyone telling me I can't. I think I've just really flourished across Holland, like friend-wise, academic-wise. Like when I came here, I was just so shy. I've kind of grown a lot in both of those ways. But I managed to get through all 7 years of school, probably.
GCSE history,
That's
A
the one,
star.
that's the one.
Shout out to Miss Boone. Shout out to Miss Adams, aka Miss Campbell. A star history GCSE.
100% Mr. Hunt.
Mr. Hunt, he's someone who doesn't really like give up. Not like on our class, that happened like 2 days into sixth form, but more like he has like I think 3 master's degrees and that's really inspiring. Miss Banks.
Yes!
Mrs. Banks, I think, was very supportive of everyone in our year group.
Mrs. Banks. Miss Boone and Mrs. Banks. They're incredible.
Probably Mrs. Banks because she has dealt with everyone's problems.
I gotta say Miss Banks. She's hopeful. They're just sort of really organised, like.
Probably Miss Boone. A lot of respect for Miss Boone. Father Mark Kenny. That man, he lives to learn. He lives to teach. Not necessarily the syllabus that we need to learn.
Cards probably because she just knows so much.
Miss Ramage. Miss Ramage was the best.
Miss McLaren.
Miss McLaren and Dr. Vaughan. I think they're just very inspirational women.
I'd say all my teachers, but I don't know, Miss McLaren maybe?
I would say Mr. Cassell because he always pushed me to do the best of my ability and he never gave up on me, so thank you Mr. Cassell.
I think all of my classmates, everybody in the year kind of inspires me a little bit every day.
So cute.
Miss Riaz, first of all, is a woman in technology, which is like really cool. She teaches year 5 to year 13 computer science, has 2 kids, and she has time to mark our coursework, which is 376 pages, and she bakes us cookies sometimes, which is really cute.
Miss Mapstone.
But you gotta keep them guessing, fam. Gotta keep them on their toes.
Henrietta Charlie. Well, I would say Leia, but there was also someone who held a special place in my heart who I'm sure will be watching this. Heather Bennett! You have live Henrietta, that's all. Thank you very much. Lana.
R.I.P.
And everyone Marietta.
My first friend was Georgie Knoll, and we made friends eating the school cookies on the bench outside in the playground.
Anastasia Shevchenskaya. When I got ditched by my buddy on the first day of school, thanks Nina, she kind of swooped in, made sure I was okay. My first friends were Leia and Francesca.
Michelina.
Oh, was it not?
My first friend was friggin' Saffron.
Oh my god, yeah!
And it was you and Emily Keogh. Just say two, because it was the trio. Izzy, Thompson, and Mary Carter. And then came Mary Carter and B.
It was Annabelle Bow, my fellow German. Receiving a major penalty for throwing a water bottle at the neighbour's head.
I think the first day I joined FHS, we did a scavenger hunt around London, which was so much fun, but I didn't know any of the girls, so I got really lost because I couldn't tell who was from FHS and who wasn't.
I've been hiking for a couple of hours. 10 seconds later, our leader Sonny tells us that we are actually nothing. We are nobody.
Probably Dorset, Sonny telling us that we are nobody repeatedly for about 10 minutes.
Probably just trips. Like trips where we've been in tents and things like that.
Probably on the year 11 mock-up day when we were all having a water fight in the playground. And I failed to notice that Miss Grimshaw and myself and Sophie were behind me, so I turned around and dumped a bucket of water on myself and Sophie's feet.
Probably mock-up day, just because we came together as a whole like family on that day and we did so many things together. So
When Father Kenny slipped on a chip in the lunch hall and fell over.
Saying crap in the Christmas debate and everyone absolutely losing it. By everyone, I mean Madam Neck. I actually like she wanted to shoot me in the face.
When I asked what Hitler's last name was.
When Maya whacked a netball on Sandy's head because she wanted to go home.
So over the course of a month, we stole 1 or 2 items from Mr. Hunt's office a day leading up to his birthday. On his birthday we gave it back to him, all wrapped up, and yeah, it was quite a memory.
Did he notice you'd been taking his stuff?
Well, at the end, yeah, because like 90% of his office was missing. But otherwise, no, he didn't notice for like, I think for like 3 weeks he didn't notice. But yeah.
I was in year 7 and I left food in my locker and I forgot about it. Year 8s who were like really scary and they always swore. They were like, oh my gosh, why have flies in our locker room? And then I opened my locker and it's like the most disgusting sight you'll ever see. Rotten food, maggots, and that's how I met Izzy because she helped me clean it out. My mum came in with like Febreze.
Was that where I'm talking about being kicked off?
Probably, yeah.
My favourite memory at FHS has probably been the start of year 12. I got called into Miss Banks' office to be told that I had to be kicked out of maths A-level, but I thought I had appendicitis and I was asking everyone for an ambulance and they just wouldn't give me one.
year 7, because then I could start back like from the very beginning.
Probably year 8. I just doss around. You know, it's kind of relevant year.
Year 8, because our form was just like an absolute mess. Probably 8, 9 and 10, because I genuinely don't remember being there.
Year 11, because when I first joined I was really shy. I think if I went back in time now, because I know what the girls are like, you're all really nice, I think I would be more open to more.
So many, like on the daily. When I got sent to Miss Grimshaw's office because they thought I was wearing a bra on top of my clothes, but I wasn't. It was just my bra was really pink and fluorescent.
Miss Grimshaw and Miss Newsom walking in on me on the loo on separate occasions.
I ripped my trousers. I ripped my trousers on the cabinets.
On one of the rehearsals for Oliver Twist in year 7, I had to play 5, 7 and 3 and I had to try and like trip Oliver Twist. I tried to trip her, yet I was tiny and my skirt was probably the length of the Empire State Building. So I tripped on my skirt, fell over while trying to trip her, and then the whole of year 10 laughed at me, and it was amazing.
I was in a dorm room in Auschwitz and I was speaking about a very attractive male person, and it turns out later that evening that Miss Banks could hear every single word. Sorry.
I needed to ask Mr. Hunt about this because he probably was there.
It was like in year 9 when Madame Neck was teaching us French. I literally like opened my mouth to say something in French. I just burped. It was a complete mistake. I didn't really have any friends in that class and I didn't really think they liked me, so they were like
sitting in the music room in the dark at lunchtime with friends eating.
She's a good at two shoes.
I'm pretty sure I got a minor penalty for standing outside of the year 7 locker room, just standing there. I have a feeling it was Miss Margaret too.
From Miss Halfacrete, Allegra was unable to follow instructions and removed her seatbelt whilst returning from a fixture. She was rolling and laughing on the back seat. This is a major safety concern.
Year 13 classes.
Yeah, in English. Miss Sylvester, I love you. Flowery shirts will forever haunt my memory.
Year 11 science group, definitely.
Upper 6, further maths.
GCSE biology. That was fun, interesting. No matter what day it is or what's going on, everyone is so warm and welcoming and up for a laugh, there for you no matter what. I've never met such a group of people that's so close.
Ooh, when we get hot dogs like today.
Our year group, just like how well everyone fits together.
Hour of the week. Oh my god! Highlight FHS.
Just seeing everyone's faces every day and kind of the lessons that you learn from everyone around you.
When the school used to finish at 10 to 4.
Yes!
Remember that?
Probably the cookies.
Definitely the people. It's just banter, like everything is jokes. It's just a really good community. Love you guys to bits.
Yeah, being bad.
I think Miss Ramage has really been there for me in the past 2 years, and she's been someone that I really looked up to as a teacher and just as like a mentor. I'm really grateful to her for that.
Mr. Taylor, deep down, we have a love-hate, you know.
Probably Dr. Hayes.
I just feel like he really gets me.
Mr. Taylor.
The whole computing department.
Yes.
If your friends are there with you, you can get through the tough times. Double French. No, I'm joking.
Not to leave school before you're ready to.
Speak slowly because nobody will understand anything you say.
Everything happens for a reason.
Miss McLaren gives good advice.
That when you set realistic goals, you get realistic outcomes.
Be determined, grit, and have courage.
To ask for help if you need it, like the teachers are always there for you and they're really supportive, and that was definitely something I learned rather than just sort of keeping quiet if you're having a meltdown. Don't copy and paste.
www.corruptmyfile.com. Sorry, I'll carry that through.
Okay, so...
Not Zoella, chill out.
Be drunk. I'll be drunk. I'll be drunk. I'll be drunk.
Sorry to solve everything, innit?
Wait.
Oh god.
Shut up! Charlie, get out of the shot!
Okay. Well done, the voice exercises.
Who's a teacher that you've bonded the best with?
Thank you. How to deal with white people. Making it 7 years. I'm not going to be able to make friends at uni.
What's my basic accomplishment?
Meeting me.
What's your
subject? It's got to be French for you, innit?
To all the French teachers watching this, love ya.
I'm gonna cry.
And where are you from?
Oh my god.
She's the charm of the world. You can go.
You can walk through.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not like Joel's important.
It's a happy life lesson. Stop learning.
Can you actually like sit back?
Can you just stop? When Miss Sylvester told us that she was leaving, and then she said, "Wait until I'm out the room to celebrate."
No.
Me and Allegra jumped up on the tables and we're dancing. We're like, "Miss Sylvester's leaving!"
In front of her.
Well, she did.
Basically, she's literally right outside the door.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, cut this out. But like, seriously, what is it?
What did I say? On my birthday, I'd fight with my ex-best friend.
I've got one of those
You smell
mics.
really nice.
Oh my god.
Oh no, confusing the teachers with the
Singing
lunch times. They'd be like, oh, do you guys go at 1? Do you guys go at 4?
Imagine that for 1,000 years when that was happening.
So describe your time at FHS in one word, if you can.
Probably like a roller coaster.
That's 2.
Roller coaster's one word.
Yeah, but that's not a descriptive word. That's
It
a
is.
noun.
Yeah, but when you think of roller coaster, it's like woo. No?
Yeah, okay.
The actual action is a verb. Like the actual doing.
It's been roller coastering.
It's been roller coastering. There we go. I did not do English A level.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my gosh, I need to read it. Good question.
Yes. You're fucking deputy head girl.
Yeah.
You do fucking English.
He dumped me and Saffron as friends, and we were just so upset.
Before or after she almost got adopted by the Brad Pitt family?
And she was also in a dance squad doing nationals.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot about that.
In the spiral at the top of her spine.
And about to be adopted issues.
And the eyes pushed inside it. Yeah, it really adds up to me. It really adds up. Yeah.
This is so going in the bloopers. And I was like,
What about the pills she was popping in her locker?
Tic Tacs.
Tic Tacs!
I just wanted to say thanks. I'm glad you came along. Partner, I want to sing a song just for you. 'Cause you're my special friend. You're my special friend.